I almost forgot to film an intro for this video. I will be creating a full face using Catrice Cosmetics, and this will be the look that I'm going to create in this video. It's everything Catrice except for the eyelashes, and in my personal opinion, Catrice is one of the most affordable and has a wide range of products in the drugstore. It's an European brand, so the shade selection tend to be on the lighter skin side, but if you can find your shade, then you can find some really good gems. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, why? In my previous video, I told you that 60% of you didn't subscribe, but actually now it's up to 80%. So if you don't mind, please share in the comments down below what makes you don't want to subscribe to my channel. I would like to understand why, so that I can do better, I can improvise, and I can tweak my content so that you would like to subscribe and come back to my channel next time. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. As usual, I'll be starting with my eyebrows. I'm using the Slimmatic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and this is supposed to be waterproof, but I haven't tested it yet. The formula is nice, it's creamy, it's easily spreadable around the brow hairs, but it's not as dark as I want it to be. And to be honest, it's quite expensive without sale. It's around 30 ringgit. For the eyeshadow, I'll be using the Addicted to Berries palette. It's a 12 pen eyeshadow palette. To start off this look, I'm taking Cranberry. This is a matte dark brown, and I'm simply dabbing it on my crease. This will be my transition color, and I'm going to bring it in until my inner corner. And its color payoff is nice, it's pigmented, and it's true to color. Once I'm satisfied with the color intensity, I'm going to blend out the harsh edges with a light hand. What I'm doing here is simply slowly bringing up the color pigmentation up until my crease, just slightly above my crease, so that it will look more diffuse and seamless. And then I'm taking lychee, a matte bond color, and I'm using this to just soften up everything else. And then I'm taking Cranberry again just to re-intensify the crease color. So this is the usual step that I usually do whenever I feel like the intensity is not enough. I just simply go back at it again and build it up. Using a fluffy blending brush, I'm taking Raspberry. This is a matte purple color, and I'm going to concentrate this on my outer corner, and then I'm going to slowly bring whatever's left on the brush onto my crease as well, just to deepen up everything else and give extra dimension to the eye look. And that is me doing my eyeshadow while watching something on YouTube. Okay, I'm not sure which color to use for the eyelids, so I swatched a few of the shimmers color. The first one was gooseberry, the second one was chalkberry, and then the last one was kumquat. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's a beautiful gold shimmer. And in the end, I decided to go with this color for my eyelid. To be honest, this is not my favorite palette just because the color theme doesn't make sense with berries. Instead, I would suggest you to go and purchase Addicted to Spices because the color payoff is much nicer, it's easily blendable, and I believe these colors are even beginners friendly. For the primer, I'm using Hydro Plumping Serum, and this is infused with 1.5% hyaluronic acid. It's supposed to be moisturizing and soothing to the skin. It has plumping effect. This is perfect if you have dry skin because of its moisturizing effect, but I love using it even though I have oily skin because it's weightless and it doesn't leave like an oily finish on the skin. For the skin, I'm using the Poreless Perfection Mousse Foundation, and this foundation is super thick. I could not squeeze it out of the tube. I had to use a Q-tip in order to really push out the products, and the consistency is extremely thick, like a hard clay mousse. Then another problem occurred. It would not blend using a damp beauty sponge, so I had to change to a dense foundation brush. You can see my surprise face, my kajut, what the hell is going on here face. Even after using foundation brush, it's blendable lah, but it's super dry. Even saya yang kulit berminyak ni, lepas tu sudah pakai moisturizing primer pun, the foundation still looks dry and patchy. I don't know who thinks this is a good product. I would never recommend it to anyone. Please jangan bazirkan duit, sudahlah harga dia mahal. Nasib baik saya beli time sale. To conceal my under eyes, I'm using the liquid camouflage concealer and I'm only applying a tiny amount because this stuff is high coverage. Not that it's heavy or anything, it's just that a little goes a long way. You don't have to do much. And to set my under eye, I'm using this compact powder in the shade Natural Beige. And this is when I realized that the foundation is breaking up on the on the cheeks. Like, look at that patchiness. I cannot. At this point, I realized that the brow color has faded a little bit, so I decided to go in and just top up whenever I see like a patchy spot. Next, to bronze up my skin, I'm using the Sun Glow Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Medium Bronze. This is extremely affordable and it's really good. I've had it for like 1 year plus already and I haven't hit pan yet. It blends like butter, it's buildable, and the color is not too orange or too red. It's just nice for my skin color. So if you can find your shade, definitely grab this one because it's really difficult to find a good bronzer in the drugstore. I'm using this blush box which is supposed to be waterproof. It's in the shade 40 Berry and it's my first time trying this blush. I'm actually quite surprised with the color payoff. It's super cantik, like it kind of fits my mood at the moment, but it's extremely dusty, so just be careful of that. You have to be kind of careful with it, otherwise you will over apply and look like a clown. To highlight my face, I'm going to use this Luminice palette and I'm taking the middle color here and I'm just going to apply this on the highest part of my face, like my cheekbones, my like nose bridge, my eyebrows. To line my eyes, I'm using the Caligraph Pro Pen Liner. This is a felt tip liner, so it's not really my favorite, even though the formulation is quite nice. It's extremely black and opaque. And it might just be me, but I feel like felt tip liner dry up faster than the brush tip. Like, I mean, dia kering bila kita tengah apply. Macam tengah-tengah apply, tiba-tiba nanti dia kering and jadi bergigit eyeliner tu. So dia nampak tidak cantik and saya ni memang tidak pandai pakai eyeliner. So bila eyeliner tu sendiri tidak membantu kita, lagilah saya tidak suka. For mascara, I'm using the eyeconista and this has plastic and short bristles. For me, it doesn't really give that much of a volume, but it does give a little bit of a length. It's not my favorite, but it's also not really bad sampaikan saya tidak suggest kamu untuk beli. But I think this has got to be like a personal preference lah, so I cannot really say. If you want it, then you have to try it on your own. I have two lip options. One is the Ultimate Color Lipstick in the shade 340. This is like a berry color and it has shiny finish. And the other one is a lip cushion. This is like a lip treatment and it's tinted. It's like a lip gloss. So first I tried it. It was nice. The color is pretty, but look at that. Yeah, let the video explains itself. So I decided to switch up to the lipstick and I did like a gradient lip. I smudged out the edges by using the Q-tip and the end result is really pretty. And finally, to lock everything in, I'm using the Fix and Care spray. I don't like this because it's heavily fragrance and that's the tea. I forgot to film the outro, but thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!